think the discouraging thing was last year, I felt we were as a total team, a better team than the Giants. But they were better on that Sunday, and they deserved to win the game. And, this year, Washington might be the best team in the NFL. But we're going to come to play, and hopefully we'll come home with a victory.
But this year, the Bills are playing with much higher stakes. They still collectively feel the pain of wide right, and they're very cognizant there are only 2 other teams in NFL history to lose back-to-back Super Bowls.
We don't want to be, Denver Broncos, Minnesota Vikings, so. And people will start putting us in that category, can get there but can't win. So, we're thinking about that also.
The Bills are also approaching the Super Bowl a year wiser, feeling better prepared to handle the hype and hoopla.
I think that there was some apprehension on our part, the urgency, you're going to play in a big game.
Well, try to keep it in perspective that, hey, it's not really...
Herman said at the Bills' breakfast session with the media today, yesterday was just a case of cross signals.
But it was just a misunderstanding between the itinerary that Marv passed out. I was scheduled to go on at 8:30. I was in the breakfast room till 8:45. Nobody came and got me, so I got upset, went to my room, had some things to do, some people to call, and that was the reason why I missed.
Jersey numbers, certainly of the skilled players, so if there were any spies, they really wouldn't be.
Coming home on the bus was definitely one of the better practices we've ever had since I've been here. We were well focused, guys were flying around, getting their reads. We had a great practice, and I think, what stuff goes on and things that are said, once that whistle blows, we're going to be ready.
NFL Film Super Bowl highlights, Saturday through Sunday on ESPN.
If there ever was one. The other was born in Calgary and grew up in Spokane, Washington. They played in college about as far away geographically as you can get. One at Miami, one at Washington State. Yet here they both are, quarterbacks in the Super Bowl. Their collision course really started as soon as last year ended. For Rypien in the playoffs at Candlestick Park. For Kelly in the big sombrero in Tampa at Super Bowl 25. One game, Kelly led the NFL in touchdown tosses with 33. One of Rypien's posse, Ricky Sanders, knows all about Sunday's opposing quarterback since they used to team together with the USFL's Houston Gamblers.
What do you remember about Jim back then?
Oh, man, I just remember all the bombs he used to throw to me. 70, 80 yarders. This guy got a strong arm, probably the strongest arm in the league. And he's a super guy, I wish I bet not play. I wish I can catch a couple of his balls, but he's got a good arm on him.
Not only does Kelly have a strong arm, he runs a strong hurry-up offense, which could put Washington's patented change linebackers every down defense in jeopardy.
It's going to be interesting to see what they do because they can't substitute all the time freely.
What do you think they will do?
It's going to be, I don't know. They have to come out with some kind of game plan where they have to keep some of their players in at all times. But I'm sure they're going to try to, and then if they try too many times, we'll catch them a few. But that's not really in our agenda to make sure that we catch them substituting.
Rypien has the luxury of rarely being touched. If Buffalo can't get past the Hogs either, it could be business as usual.
Yeah, I know it's got to irritate defensive linemen. Because, to get to a quarterback these days, you watch what they're doing. They're swimming and underarming and doing all this, exerting so much energy. And you get a foot away and he releases the ball and now you're hit and you got nothing to show for it.
Now, each is one step away from Super Bowl immortality. Has it sunk in?
When you achieve records and you achieve stardom, you never really realize it until you're sitting by yourself in your room and you're gazing up in the air and you say, wow, I really am an NFL quarterback. And now it's, wow, I am a Super Bowl quarterback.
There have been many Super Bowl quarterbacks from the famous quarterback draft class of '83. Dan Marino in '84, Tony Eason in '85, John Elway in '86, '87, and '89. Jim Kelly last year. What all they have in common? They've all lost. Is this the year that the class of '83?
You gave us a try, now hit subscribe. Be sure to YouTube responsibly and hit that like button if you like what you see, because there's plenty of content to come.